We're back with another video, guys. This time we're bringing you the top 5 upcoming games we thought are looking really good at the moment.
I see there's quite a lot of new games coming out, obviously. So we tried to narrow it down to 5, like our previous top five games you should buy for the holiday season.
And we hope you like our top 5 that we've chosen. So check out the video, let us know what you think. So.
5. Game number 5, Diablo 4, produced by Studio Blizzard, the 4th entry into the series, coming out soon. Trailer was only released on November the 1st, 2019. No release date seen just yet. Now Inarius has banished who used to be the Archangel of Heaven, him and Lilith from Hell, the daughter of Mephisto, who was a Lord of Hatred. They both came together. They didn't want to fight in the Eternal War anymore, and so they decided to escape and have babies. Their babies are the Nephilim, who in turn became human beings, and Heaven and Hell both trying to kill the Nephilim because they prophesied some kind of prophecy. Lilith started killing everybody. She eventually turned a bit crazy, and her lover Inarius banished her into a void, and she is going to be pissed. It's an action RPG dungeon crawling game. The first I ever played in this series was Diablo 3. I was never expecting to be a fan, I was never expecting to be excited, but that game sucked me in. I was surprised, and I ended up being addicted to the development of my character, the story. We get to go to heaven, we fight in heaven, heaven's getting attacked. It's like, what? The drops we get, the loot we take is amazing. Killing enemies is fluid and addictive, the power-ups, the finishes are amazing, the storyline, I've said it 1,000 times, compelling. And Diablo 4 is an extension of that, which I am excited for and trembling at the same time. Looking forward to more updates, more news and more trailers around it, and excited to see what happens. Game number 4, Marvel Avengers. Developed by Square Enix, Eidos Montreal and a few other studios, the new all-original story action-adventure game coming out May 15, 2020. Now this game looks sick. A bit of the storyline: after being blamed for an explosion which messed up half of San Francisco, the Avengers had to disband due to government pressure and public backlash. A new organisation came out, AIM. 5 years later, you realise when you look at the trailer, the world is a different place. Instead of superheroes, it's all AI, artificial intelligence. A new protagonist, Kamala, who wants to prove her heroes are great, and hopefully they go along with the likes of Spider-Man and the Batman games, and you know, it comes out to be epic. I mean, the gameplay demo, have you seen it? The storyline, have you seen it? If you watch them, you'll get excited just as well as we are, because as you play, you can customise your gear, unlock perks, new skills and abilities. You've got 4-player online play you could do, and you can also do solo play as well. The action looks great, the graphics great, the storyline to reassemble the Avengers and become the heroes once again, also great. And if, as I said, it follows in the footsteps of those previous superhero games, which have been original, which have been successes, like Spider-Man for example. You'll finally be able to play as the heroes you've always wanted to be. Some of the heroes you can play in the game is Captain Marvel, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Iron Man. Some of the outfits you'll see in the trailers as well look amazing from the long history of Marvel, such as Hulk's suit. And hopefully you have a feeling we can play some more characters down the line, maybe as additional add-ons or future purchases.
Game number 3, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So, being huge fans of the Dragon Ball universe since the early age, here at Project Gamer Corp we are looking forward to key blasting our way through the new epic looking RPG set in the Dragon Ball Z universe. I personally have grown up with Dragon Ball Z, and to this day I still love it. So to get our first RPG is something to be really excited for. The release date is January the 17th, developed by CyberConnect 2 and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. After the success of Fighter Z, which was a great side-scrolling fighting game, it seems the franchise is moving in a unique way by letting us players experience something new, which is exploring the world of our favourite character, Goku. Playing through his life in a more open world sort of environment, which hasn't been done before in games. The gameplay and cutscenes we have seen so far look stunning. There is freedom to explore, flying around the world, and all sorts. You can complete side quests, mine minerals with Ki Blast, and also fish. What sets this game different from the rest is the RPG element. You won't start off with the most powerful moves, but that's what an RPG is all about. You have to level yourself up and progress. The main story arc will be present, so players can witness epic moments that define this amazing anime. We hope you gamers are ready to get your Dragon Ball Raiders out and get scouting for those Dragon Balls.
Game number 2, Last of Us 2. From the developer Naughty Dog, creator of the Crash Bandicoot series and the critically acclaimed Uncharted series, published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, this game, before even coming out, received multiple awards. For example, in 2017, The Last of Us Part 2 was named the most anticipated game of the year from PlayStation Blog. The most wanted game at the Golden Joysticks Award in 2018 was awarded the most anticipated game at the Gamers' Choice Awards, and nominated for the most wanted game at the Golden Joysticks Awards again. It received special commendation for the graphics and the sound at Game Critics Awards just in July 2018. Now this time round we control 19-year-old Ellie, one of the protagonists from the previous critically acclaimed post-apocalyptic game. Last of Us stole my heart and it's my favourite game of all time. The story sucked you in so much that at the end of it I literally believed that maybe the characters were real. The characters created a bond with you, the player, and the graphics were out of this world. That was back then on PS3. The remastered version makes it look even better on PS4, and we've been told by the developers that the Last of Us Part 2 will be able to enhance the full power of the PlayStation 4. The tease trailer back in 2016, which when I first saw it, I thought, what is this about? The darkness, the hanging girl, what's going on? And then you found out it was The Last of Us 2 at the end. The humans seem to have a higher upper hand in the atrocities of what's going on now in the city. The new teaser has some Red Dead action with the horses, great, and the gameplay looks even more fluid than the previous one. Ellie looks like a badass. At 19 years old, she's killing people, so maybe not that much of a badass, but with a mission which she isn't going to back down from. We see in the trailer the return of Joel from the first Last of Us, and this game, as I mentioned, not just my own, many people's favourite game of all time. It was delayed from February 2020 to 29th of May 2020, but we don't mind, Naughty Dog. You can delay this as much as you want, we're still excited for it.
And now, the most anticipated game for us is Cyberpunk 2077. So, here in the studio, CD Projekt Red instantly makes me feel the upcoming Cyberpunk game is going to be amazing. The studio made one of my favourite games up to this day called Witcher 3, and I put so many hours into that game and absolutely loved everything about it. The makers of Witcher, alongside Keanu Reeves, also we're a big fan of here at Project Gamer Corp. And what more do you want in a game with Keanu Reeves, a sci-fi fiction world, and an open world? It's an upcoming role-playing game which takes place in a futuristic city called Dystopian Night City. Players take the role of the customizable mercenary known as V in a first-person perspective, with skills in hacking and machinery, an arsenal of ranged weapons, and options for melee combat. The perk tree is branched into melee, blades, handguns, shotguns, rifles, sniper rifles, hacking, two-handed combat, assassination, cold blood, engineering, and athletics. Autonomous cars allow V to focus on combat instead of driving while engaging in gunplay, which hasn't been done before. Also, Keanu Reeves is actually a character in the game as well, called Johnny Silverhand, who Keanu also lent his likeness to, voice, and did motion capture for the character, so he invested quite a lot of time into this character. At Project Gamer Corp, myself and Player 2 are very big fans of Keanu Reeves, so we are very excited to see what this brings. Also, player one speaking here. I have done a cosplay of Keanu Reeves as John Wick. I'll post a picture so you guys can check it out and let me know what you think of that. And also, back to the game. I think the game is going to be amazing, an experience with many hours to put into, and a unique experience at that. I can't wait to see what the future holds. No Terminator pun intended.
That was our top 5 upcoming games which we are most excited about.
Okay.
You wasn't ready for that awkward silence. Why should player one?
Awkward silence.
Let us know what you think. If you also enjoyed these top 5 games, or if you don't, because I know some people don't like, Diablo. I'll see you, folks.
Obviously, if you guys have any suggestions on what you think the top 5 games were, let us know in the comments. Obviously, everyone's got different opinions on what they're going to enjoy and what they're going to like.
Yep.
Everyone's got their own tastes. We just basically gave our personal interests of what we thought were the top 5 upcoming games. We are looking forward to those games. They do look really good. We can't wait to play them. They do look awesome.
I mean, Last of Us, part 1. I was telling him earlier on. My favourite game of all time. Just let us know. So keep gaming, keep connecting.
Yeah.
Enjoy the projects.
Yeah.
Project Gamer Corp.
Project Gamer Corp.
We're
On
out.
that note.